Morning, guys, and welcome to today's predictions. Before we talk about yesterday's games, especially the AFCON, I need you guys to join our Telegram channel. It's in the pinned comment section. Like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. We win a lot in our Telegram channel. Please join up. Would really appreciate it. So, yesterday, Nigeria lost to Cote d'Ivoire in the AFCON final. It took a lot of courage to wake up tonight. In fact, I slept with a lot of pain. I felt tremendous amount of pain, because Nigeria had the support of 280 million people, and a lot of people were looking forward to that victory. But if there is anything you guys can learn from that game or from Ivory Coast in general, it's the fact that you should never give up in life. Even when you go through difficult circumstances and situations, the last thing you should ever think of doing is quitting. Ivory Coast only qualified to the knockout stages through a third place promotions. They weren't expected to make it to the knockout stages, but they kept believing. They came out as the third best team, and when they had that last opportunity, which was a final opportunity, they went so hard. And that's how and exactly what you should do with life. When you've had many missed opportunities and you finally get that one last opportunity, you should go hard. Never give up on yourself and never ever stop believing that you can make it. So, again, even though it's very painful as a Nigerian to have seen my country lose, there are a lot of lessons that I can learn. There are a lot of lessons that you can learn as well. And congrats to Ivory Coast. I have them as my subscribers. I have people from Ivory Coast as subscribers in this channel. So congrats to you guys. And let me know in your comment section, what do you think about this year's AFCON competition? What do you think about yesterday's final? Were you disappointed? Did the best team win? And just let me know in the comment section. I would like to know what you guys think. So yesterday, we gave, or during the weekend, we gave a long weekend slip of 10 plus odds. And what happened was 8 out of 9 games delivered. We would have won 9 out of 9. But Barcelona decided to be Barcelona. They decided to draw Granada, a team that is so messed up. Right? They played 3-3 with Granada, a relegation threatened team. It's crazy. Anyways, so that was the only game that messed up our 10 plus odds. We would have won 9 out of 9. But regardless, let's see how we can get back to winning everything. So for today's games, we have a total of 6 games that give about 3 plus odds. Feel free to edit if you're able to. And let's see how today goes. So the very first game we have here is from the Italy Serie A. It's a game involving Juventus and Udinese. Now you look at Juventus at home. Juventus has played 5 matches, won 4 games, and drawn once. And this draw to Empoli, I think they had a red card. Yeah, if I haven't forgotten, it was a red card. They were very close to winning this match, but then they had a red card which set them back. It's interesting that in Juventus' last 10 matches, they haven't lost a single game. And when you expand further to 20 games, you realize that they haven't lost a single game in 15 matches. The last time Juventus lost a game at home was to AC Milan, and that was in, I think, April, right? A long time ago. So this is a solid team. This is a very solid team. Then you check Udinese away from home. 5 matches played, 3 losses and 2 draws. You expand to 10 matches, and they've only won 1 game, which was a shocking victory over AC Milan. So just 1 victory in 10 games, not good enough. And it's interesting that their head-to-head shows that Juventus has always beaten them. Juventus has always beaten them. And when you expand their head-to-head matches further, you realize that the last time that Juventus ever lost to this Udinese team was in 2015. That was the last time Juventus ever lost to Udinese. But ever since that time and until this moment, Juventus has beaten them every single time, both home and away. So the prediction is simple. Juventus lost their last game. Did they? Yeah, I think they lost their last away game, or they drew. So what that means, because when you look at the competitive nature of their table, one thing you realize is that Juventus needs a victory to keep up with Inter Milan. If they draw this game, then the title race is as good as over for them. And if they fail to win, AC Milan can leapfrog them into the second position. So they're not going to joke with this game. They'll go all out for this fixture. So we are playing Juventus to win outrightly in 90 minutes at odds of 1.47. The next fixture we have is from the England Premier League. It's a game involving Crystal Palace and Chelsea. Now, you take a look at Chelsea away from home. It's interesting that in Chelsea's last 5 matches, Chelsea has scored in 4 out of their last 5 away matches. The only game Chelsea didn't score a goal was obviously in a cup competition. It wasn't a Premier League game. Now you expand further to 10 matches. The last time Chelsea didn't score a goal away from home in a Premier League fixture was when they played Everton. And you know how defensive Everton can be. You see how Manchester City struggled to score against them. So this is a game one could have said, okay, I'm double chancing Chelsea, but then we know how unpredictable Chelsea is. But the interesting thing with this Chelsea team is that even when they don't win, you can expect them to score a goal. And their head-to-head fixture shows that Chelsea has always scored every time they have played this Crystal Palace team. You expand further to 10 matches or 10 times that they have met. And the last time Chelsea didn't score a goal when they played Crystal Palace was in 2014. But every single time Chelsea has scored them. So we are tipping Chelsea to score over 0.5 goals at odds of 1.16. The next fixture we have is from the Spain La Liga. It's a game involving Athletic Bilbao and Almeria. 5 away matches, Athletic Bilbao has lost just once. And I'll come back to that loss. 10 matches played, Atletico Madrid has lost just once. You expand further to 20 matches, and they've lost 3 times in 20 matches. And those losses came against Real Sociedad and Alaves. And now we know how strong Real Sociedad is. And Alaves was basically at the start of the season. And you know how it is at the start of the season. So from October, which was their loss to... Sorry, they didn't lose to Alaves. They lost to Barcelona. All right, Barcelona and Real Sociedad. And these are teams in the top 7. So from their last loss to Barcelona in October, up and until the 1st of January, or the 24th of January, was the only time that they lost an away fixture, which was a game to Valencia. What happened during that match was that their key player was representing Ghana, their key striker was representing Ghana in AFCON. So he came back, I think 2 days later, played Barcelona and scored the winning goal against Barcelona. So since this guy came back, and I think other members from the AFCON team, they've been on a very, very good run. They've been playing scintillating football and winning convincingly. And also, when you look at the standings, one thing you see when you look at the standings, Athletic Bilbao is 45 points. If they win this fixture, they'll be able to leapfrog Athletic Madrid into the top 4. If they lose, it's going to be very difficult for them to get into the top 4. So this is not a fixture they will joke with. They're not going to lose this game, and you can expect them to win or draw this match in 90 minutes. So the odd for Athletic Bilbao to win or draw this fixture in 90 minutes is priced at 1.21. It's also important we look at their head-to-head. When you look at their head-to-head, you see that in 5 matches, Athletic Bilbao has never lost to Almeria. You expand to last 10 meetings. And it's interesting that the last time Athletic Bilbao lost to Almeria was in 2009, right? A long, long time ago. The next fixture we have is from the Portugal Liga 2, Santa Clara and Feirense. Now, we need to look at Santa Clara. 5 matches played, 4 wins and 1 loss. Now, you look at Feirense away from home. 5 matches played, 3 losses, 2 draws. Now, Santa Clara, we expanded to 10 matches. When you expand to 10 matches, you see that 10 games played and they have only lost once, and that was to Mafra. Now, you look at Feirense has been very poor. So when you look at their head-to-head, one thing you'll see is that the last time Santa Clara ever lost to Feirense was in 2014, a long, long time ago. They always have the upper hand over Feirense, And also, they did also lose as well, but that was in the club friendly in August. The club friendly game where it wasn't a competitive game. But in terms of competitive football, they have always had the upper hand in recent times and never lost to this team. So the prediction is simple. We need to look at their standings to see where Santa Clara is on the table. So when you look at their standings, you see that Santa Clara is position 1 and is very competitive at the top. The second place team 2 is 43 points. Santa Clara is 43 points. So Santa Clara is not going to joke with this game. They want to pick maximum points. Sorry. Then you have Feirense in position 15. So if they lose this game or if they draw, the second place team will be able to move ahead of them. So it's for this reason that we are double chancing Santa Clara to win or draw this fixture in 90 minutes at odds of 1.12. The next fixture we have is from the Romania Liga 1. It's a game involving Farul Constanta versus Dinamo Bucharest. Now you look at Farul Constanta, 5 matches played. 10 matches played, and they've only lost a single game in 10 matches. They've been very, very impressive, as you guys can see. Now you look at Dinamo Bucharest team, 5 matches played, 4 losses and just 1 win. Not good enough. And their head-to-head clearly shows that the last time that this team, the home team, lost to them was in 2009. It's interesting because I checked their last fixture, their last meeting in the league. The home team went to the away team and beat them by I think 2 or 3 goals to 0. It's also important we check the standings of Farul Constanta to see where they are. So when you check their standings, Farul Constanta is position 5, trying to break into the top 3 places. And they know a victory here will take them into the top 4. Then you have Dinamo Bucharest in position 16 in relegation waters. It's going to be a very interesting game, and we are tipping Farul Constanta, a team that is trying to break into the top 4, to win or draw this fixture in 90 minutes at odds of 1.16. The final fixture we have is from the Spain La Liga 2. It's Valladolid versus Albacete. Now, you look at Valladolid, 10 matches played and just 1 loss in 10 games. We shall investigate this loss, the team they lost to understand why they lost to this team. So they lost to a team that is called Farul. Now, Farul is position 3 on the table, while Valladolid is position 6. So they lost to a team that is in the top 3, which is understandable. That was their only loss in 10 matches. Now you check the away team, and the away team has been very poor. 1 win in 10 games away from home. Not good enough. And their head-to-head clearly shows that Valladolid has always dominated this fixture, losing just once in 5 matches. So the prediction is simple. We are tipping Valladolid to win or draw this fixture in 90 minutes. And the odds for Valladolid to win or draw this fixture in 90 minutes is priced at 1.23. So these are the fixtures and matches we have for you guys. And I want to wish you guys nothing but the very best. Make sure you like our video. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and join our Telegram channel as well. And this is the booking code for Sportsybet and the OneXBet. And I want to wish you guys nothing but the